Hello guys and welcome back to our 5th episode of Nordic town building. Today we're gonna take a look at a little shipyard that I made, or shipbuilder's little hut kind of thing, workshop. I made this at the end of a stream, so it has some flaws to it, just letting you know in advance, don't judge, okay? Okay, so last time I made a video on this building, if you guys remember. If you haven't watched it yet, do so. It's a nice little farm building with a weaver's hut on top. And I told you at the end of that video that I would make a video on these buildings right here, which I think it wouldn't make for really, you know, a lot of content because they're really small and easy to build. So I will share the templates of these in the description. If you want to see them and use them, you can do it, but they're pretty self-explanatory, guys, okay? Very simple buildings. And I'm using the doorway mod. Okay, you just go into Google, you type Stonehearth doorway mod, it's gonna pop up, you download it, very simple. And you can use these little doorways. Now, the sheep won't go in there, it's purely for looks, nothing else, so... You know, if you want to make your settlement look pretty, have more sense to it, use these. If you don't, then there's not really any point in them, okay? Just letting you know. Alright, so today we're gonna do this though. It's kind of a... It has some tricks to it, this building, but it's pretty simple still, okay? So as always, we're gonna start with the bottom. And as you can see, it has like this little lip on the outside, right? This 2-block high lip down there. Now how you do that is very simple. You use blocks, as you do. Select blocks, okay? You do your rectangle here, this one. You do an outstick a bit on the side here, on the side there, on the side here, on the side there. You want to use even numbers, okay? So we can fit the windows nicely in the middle. I went for 4 blocks here, as you can see. 4 blocks, right? Well, 6 if we count the columns. So that's it. Same, even numbers here and even numbers here. And you want to go odd number on this bit, just so we can fit the door in nicely, all right? So that's that for the bottom bit, and you want to raise it up by 2 blocks. And I mismatched a few blocks on the outside just so, you know, it looks a little bit more interesting. So I deleted a few, placed them back in with different colors. That's the bottom bit. And once that's done, now comes the first bit of trickery, how you get this lip. Basically all you do is you go into foundation, select any type of wood. I used wood, but you can use whatever you want, and change every block on the top bit, on the top layer of these blocks, except the outside ones, okay? So you want to have this 1 block lip on the side, and you replace everything else in the middle. What that will do is, if you place your walls, of course, it's going to place it on the foundation, so you're going to have this little lip on the side, all right? Now, if you want to be scarce with the materials, you can just delete the bottom stone layer. But if you have a lot of stone to spare, you know, just plonk them in this building. It's fine. It doesn't raise the cost by that much. It's like 2 or 3 rocks. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the bottom. And then you can plonk the walls up pretty much. So you go into walls. I used the usual stone with wooden pillars. Pop that on, and your bottom is done. No jokes on that, okay? Thanks. Floors. Okay, we don't put roofs on yet because we need the top bit, okay? Because if you put a roof on now, it's just gonna connect through here. That's not what we want. We want separate roofs, as we did with the farm building right there, okay? So you go into floors, select whatever wood material you want, and you pop a floor on. All you want to do with this is stick it out 1 block on each side compared to this one below it, okay? So you want to stick it out 1 block here, stick it out 1 block on the side. That's it. You plonk that up there. I can show you the shape of it in a second, but right now it's just acting up. There we go. All right, so this shape, okay? Same as below. 2 blocks out, stick a bit on both sides, all right? There's the top. Done. You can place your walls on that one. Come in here. Go to wood. Select Napa and ash, okay, and wooden pillars. Plonk that on. I think it looks nice, this white on top. You can use whatever you want, of course. You can use the wooden material, that looks kind of nice, but I just love how this white looks on top, like that, so I went for that one. As we did with the farm building. That's where I got the idea from. So, now we can place the roofs. Pretty self-explanatory. As we did with the farm building, you want to make sure you overhang at the right spot. So for this roof, you want to overhang 0 on the end of it. That would meet the wall, okay? Because if you leave this on 1, it's going to clip through, and that's not what you want. So 0 there, all the rest is 1. -1 on the roof offset. Max height is 5, I think. Oh, it's 6 actually, okay. 6, there you go. Plonk that on, done. Okay. And then if you get this bug that I did right here, and I didn't fix it because I'm a dummy, right? You can see through there. You can fix it so it looks like this. On this side I fixed it, okay? How you do that is you select the roof that you just placed and got buggy. You go roof offset and you go 0. And then you go back -1. It will fix it, alright? So there you go. And the roof on top is pretty much, you know, just the opposite. Like this. You plonk that on, but you make sure that your overhang is set to 1. Okay? So it won't look stupid. So you plonk that on and you have your roof. Done. Easy. You go into windows. Tall window frame. Of course with this building style. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, on this side. 2 on each side on top. And you got your windows. You can do some planters on bottom or on top, whatever you want. Do your thing, guys. Now the door I placed here, I think it looks very snug. It has a nice little roof above it. You can put a lantern next to it. It's just nice, okay? Don't question it, alright? So you want to plonk this right here into the wall and have a few staircase built here out of blocks, just regular blocks, and then road on the bottom right there, okay? So you can have a road coming out from there. There you go. That's the building pretty much done. That's all there is to it. Not complicated at all. The only trick you need to do is the little foundation trick with the bottom and the raising up of the first wall, okay? But other than that, it's very simple, alright? Now, on the inside, I placed the staircase here because that's the only place I could come up with. But you can move this around as you want. It's not in an ideal position because they kind of like go into the wall here. It works, but it's just a little bit weird looking. So if you can come up with, you know, anything better at the bottom to make the staircase make a little more sense, just do so. Okay, guys, you don't need to copy. You can come up with your own stuff. And this is not the prettiest staircase ever, so yeah, you can fix that if you want, but I think it's alright. It's not bad. Other than that, I made a little like woodworking station here for like the intricate pieces of the ship, I guess. And then a working table here. And then I put like some weavers tools. Well, not some, all of them. Some weavers tools down here for, I guess, making the sails, okay? That sort of thing for the ship. And that's the bottom bit. And I made a little living area for top for no apparent reason. You can make this into storage or whatever you want, okay? That's your building done. Now, other than the building, there's this bit to it, which is pretty simple to make. I will show you guys in a second. So, and I can't share this template, sadly, okay? I can only share this one because anything that's in the water, you can't really place as of now. Don't know why, don't ask me. If it's part of the water and you save it like that, you can't put it down. There's no way, okay? It's not gonna work. So sadly I can't share this bit. You will need to watch the video and build it, alright? 2. Yeah, it's very simple. You go blocks. Oh, and this road as well. Just, you know, very simple. Road blocks. Place them all over the place. Build it. Easy. So this bit, you want to go blocks. If the game would let me. There we go. It freezes when it saves, so I don't know why it's saving when the game is stopped, paused, but whatever. Guess it's fine. You want to go 3 blocks high and then 3 blocks away, okay? So 3 up, 3 out, 3 up, 3 out, 3 out, 3 out. you do a little circle like this, as long as you want, or as short as you want, do your thing. I went for 6 pillars, okay? And then 1 in between on the side, like that. So you do that across, like this, or around, sorry. And across the middle, you only go 2 blocks, alright? So you go 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks, right there. As you can see, if I turn it like this, you can see the pillars down there, okay? So you get this little platform, alright? Now what you do is go into foundations, or you can do it with blocks as well, whatever you want. And just place this little section in the middle, alright? And I did some changing of the colors just to make it a little more nice, alright? And that's pretty much it. Other than that, you plonk some woodworking stuff on it. I made some pillars out of blocks as well. And that's pretty much the platform done. After that, you want to extend 2 of these lines, I guess, here, and some pillars coming down at an angle. Now you can't really make angles, so I made this sort of construction, but it's not ideal, so if you can come up with something prettier, do so. This is the thing that they lower the ships into the water with, right? It's 2 pillars at an angle, and when the ship is done, they get the anything that's holding it from this side, they kick that out, and the ship just falls into the water like that, okay? So that's what that is at the bottom. And it looked weird without these pillars holding them up, because it just looked like the ship would fall and make this into like a catapult kind of thing. So I just put some pillars here to make it more stable looking. And once that's done, you want to put a line of blocks somewhere in the middle of it. I put it here for no apparent reason. And once that's done, you can work on your ship shape. Now, I will just orient my camera so you can copy mine if you want. Alright, but you don't have to. You can come up with your own shape, guys. It's kind of a Nordic style with this little dragon head up in the front. And you want to like build a skeleton of a ship. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy to it. You just build a shape like this. Okay, just a ship, nothing crazy. Little head shape like that. 2 blocks here, 3 blocks at top. Now for the head shape, what you want is you want to come up and back out, okay? If you just come up, it will look really fucking weird. It won't have any shape to it, so that's what I learned, okay? You come up, behind, and back up, forward with the head. Alright, that's that done. And you want to place like a tall bit in the middle. That's gonna be the what's it called? Can't remember the name. You ship experts can let me know what this thing is called. I always forget the name of it. And there's some like cross beams right here on the side. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Just make it up on your own. Do it, guys. Believe. I believe in you. And you got the building with the ship and all the rest. And it looks really snug, I think. I think it looks really snazzy. It's a small, I love small buildings, relatively small, that just have so much going on, you know? You just look everywhere and it has purpose. You can see that people could actually do this and make stuff with it. That's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't always work, but that's the goal anyway. Hope you guys like this building. If you did, press that like button. If you want to see more of this series, then hit that subscribe, because more is coming. And thank you so much for watching. And as always, templates in the description.